Hey, what's up YouTube? I'm Clair. You guys are watching Clair channel on YouTube, and about to do a deck profile of inzektors. I know you guys seen a bunch of them. This is our take on it. My man Matt Sapienza is actually going to be laying it out and doing explaining everything. I'm going to be here recording it for you guys. But yeah, this is our take on that, so check it out.
Alright guys, a lot of inzektor builds are pretty much the same nowadays, little tweaks here and there.
Yeah.
Number of cards run differently. We'll start off 3 tour guides. Obviously getting Sangan out is priority, because if you could just crash it or something, just to get the Hornet to your hand is obviously the key in the deck. 1 hopper. I like the hopper because it does provide a beater. It's another card that can slide off. So if you open Dragonfly, you can slide off the hopper, especially on the Hornet or the Centipede, so on and so forth. Since Galactic Overlord came out, Ladybug opens the deck up to 4s, 5s, in terms of rank exceeds. In order to get there, you can now summon Adrius, Crimson Ninja, so on and so forth. And once again, slides right off the Dragonfly and the Centipede to get you the Hornet to your hand faster. And speaking of 3 Hornets, obviously the key to the deck. Pop everything, loop everything, so on and so forth. What I feel is probably the most important card in the deck besides Hornet is Dragonfly. The special summons going on and on and on. It's got a great defense. You can just sit on it. Hope your opponent runs into it so they can't chain diss it, so on and so forth. 1 Gigamantis, obviously that's a must. If you ever summon it to the field, good for you. But otherwise, your monsters are 24 attack.
I'm scared for the OTK.
Centipede, obviously another great card in the deck. That's probably the key to the OTK, being able to add the Zek Caliber to your hand. I'll get to that in a little bit. Triple Veiler, obvious. Sangan for the tour guide. Gores. And I run 1 Spirit Reaper because when people play inzektors and they know they're playing inzektors, they tend to be a little bit cautious so they can set up and stop you. At that point, you can just start poking with Spirit Reaper, get cards out of their hand. Just stall them even. Dino Rabbit has an incredibly tough time getting over Spirit Reaper.
On a weird note, that's actually the Spirit Reaper that, if you guys look at my deck list, that's been in like that colored red one. It's been in the deck list for like 5 years.
Every damn deck list. That's it for monsters. Spells, obviously, your 1/4s, your Monster Reborn, your Book, your Heavy, your Dark Hole, and Foolish Burial because you want Hornet and or Ladybug in the grave. Double MST, only 2 because our deck's 42 as is.
You side the 3rd?
I will side the 3rd for heavy back row decks like Rabbit and all that. Of course, we'll also side the Decree, but also because you got to get around the macro, you got to get around the...
Yeah, Decree's broken, obviously, as I said.
Yeah. But mainly because you have the Hornet as another MST. You can usually use monsters as MSTs. Hornet is an MST. Pot of Avarice, because sometimes your graveyard gets full, you need to restock. Lord of Darkness, everything's dark.
Yeah.
I just recently sold the last ones we had, but this is supposed to be 2 Zek Calibers. Obviously, the key to the loop, the sword, being able to just go for 8,000 plus on your opponent, as well as popping everything they control. That's it for the spells. Traps, standard double bottomless, double torrential, double call. Call the Haunted is great in this deck. They saw in the morning your Dragonfly. Your turn is over, right? No, they paid 2,000 so you could activate Call the Haunted, bring it back, pop more shit. Double Warning, Judgment, the Solemn Brigade. It's in every single deck ever. And 1 text safe zone. I like this card because if your opponent MSTs blindly while they have a big monster on the field, and they hit the safe zone, you equip it to their monster's gone. You equip it to Dragonfly when they try and Dark Hole it or whatever. Dragonfly sits there.
And you just keep using Inspect every turn to keep grabbing Hornets and blowing up. Yep.
Keep looping that shit. But that's that. I'll pass it back to Roy real fast, let him say some closing shit.
Yeah, guys, this is just our inzektor build, though. So we're basically doing all the meta builds, during this off season, everything like that, looking for worlds and stuff. A video we're actually do tonight. Also, hopefully everything will get uploaded. We're gonna do a video all about what I think is gonna be at Worlds. what deck I think is decks are actually going to take down Worlds based on, and I'm going to tell you basically based on what decks they don't have in Japan, what cards Americans out there, our guys out there aren't going to be playing. Good luck Joel Winston and everyone else that's going to be out there. And I'm going to be doing also another video about all the decks that from all the other countries that won, so you guys can actually learn what every deck that won every nationals across the country is. If you haven't already seen it online, I'm going to talk about them on here so you guys can know what is winning all across the globe. But as always, this is Roy St. Clair channel on YouTube, and rate, comment, and subscribe. Thanks a lot, guys.